As you have people that go under contract, or you have completed buyer agency agreements with clients, exclusive right to sell, etc., it's really important that you guys get those documents loaded into opportunities so that we have access to that. We report numbers on a weekly basis on up the chain, so it's important for us to be able to access those documents and keep track of the amounts, especially if you have somebody under contract, the purchase price amount or the list price. So here is how you need to go in and load things. So obviously when you pull up your opportunities, you will be under the coaching team. You'll have, if it's a, let's say for example, you have a buyer agency agreement signed for somebody, they're probably going to show up in your actives and you'll have that document signed. So I'm going to actually go into mine and utilize that. I believe I have one that I need to load. So for this particular client of mine, I'm just going to open up the opportunity. It's going to bring you to the screen, which you guys have seen before. Okay, or you should have seen before. Then you're going to go into documents. And you'll see here, it's got the consultation under contract close. Okay, and this one was residential. So if you haven't yet created or clicked a checklist type, you do need to do that. It'll be a drop down menu, and that is what will load all of the different documents that you have to have for audit. So you'll see for the consultation, you've got required exclusive buyer agency contract. You've got some conditional things. Again, required things. Then under contract, it's going to load a lot more documents. Okay, it says 43 documents uploaded, keeping in mind that you're not going to have every single one of these documents. You may not have an escalatory clause. You may not have a counter offer. So keeping in mind that you're not going to have a file for every single one of these. So I'm going to click back on consultation, and she is somebody that just signed this buyer agency contract for me lately. So I'm going to click go to transaction, or actually, nope, I'm sorry. I'm not going to click go to transaction. I'm going to click add a file. Okay. And it was something that she signed in DocuSign. So I'm able just to click on DocuSign, and it's actually going to load. You can see here, exclusive buyer agency contract signed. So I'm going to be able to click on that. And then I'm going to click on assign, and that is going to load it here. If I need to take a look at it, I can pull it up. I can look at it. You can see there it's all filled out. Obviously, I missed a check mark here. I'm going to have to fix that. But you can see she has signed that. So this one is good to go. If for some reason it's not in DocuSign and it's saved on your computer, so maybe you received an offer for a listing and it's obviously not in your DocuSign. You'll notice when I went in here to add a file, you also have the options to do manual. So if you don't want to load something in DocuSign, you can just save it to your computer. Then you can just click on browse and find that item within the files on your computer. So obviously it'll just bring up this for you to be able to find that. So just make sure that as you're getting things that you're naming them appropriately so that it's easy for you to find them in here. Okay, we do want you again to get these loaded as soon as they are signed so that we have access to them, especially when you go under contract. Okay, again, because we are reporting numbers, we need to see what that offer was accepted for, those types of things. That's what we're reporting to up the chain. Okay, so hopefully this helps you guys learn how to do that. If you're working through it and you have problems or questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your coach.